Well, we have been saying this for days, and it is still true. It is very tricky getting around in downtown D.C. If you look behind me here, you can see we have snow plows closing off streets that are actually blocks away from the race course. The security perimeter for the Freedom 250 Grand Prix is huge, and it's not just immediately around the National Mall. The closures radiate out in all directions all around the mall. Now, there is also a very large police presence, as well as members of the National Guard manning those roadblocks. Now, people need to have tickets to get into this area. Spectators will pass through security checkpoints, so no purses, bags, or backpacks are allowed. I spoke to Clint Osborn. He's DC's Director of Homeland Security and Emergency Management, and he says security will be very tight and people really need to plan ahead.
What you're going to experience if you're down there is sort of a fixed perimeter, fences, and TSA-style checkpoint. It is a ticketed event, so without a ticket, you can't get in. If you have a ticket, you're still going to go through that TSA-style checkpoint, that airport-like security. This is summer in D.C., and we know thunderstorms in the afternoon are a thing for us. Today we're looking at a 90% chance of thunderstorms, and it looks like we're going to get some storms on Saturday and Sunday as well. The race organizers have been very clear that unless that lightning is the issue for them, that these cars, they have wet tires, they call them, that they can pop on the cars that help them drive in the rain, and they're going to hold the event as long as the lightning allows that to happen.
The road closure situation is very fluid. Right now, we are dealing with some intermittent closures in the area around the Lincoln Memorial and the Memorial Bridge. That is going to continue until around noon today. Take a look. Traffic has been stopped periodically on the Memorial Bridge, Memorial Circle, Memorial Avenue, part of the Lincoln Memorial Circle, the entrance ramp from Memorial Bridge to Ohio Drive. Again, that should all sort out and go back to normal at around noon. We are seeing a lot of people walk on the closed streets, making their way to work. Visitors can still access the museums on the mall today and Friday, but starting on Saturday, you will need a Grand Prix ticket to get into that secure zone. So there is just an awful lot going on. So bottom line here is if you are not attending the Grand Prix, then it's probably best to avoid this area altogether. Back to you.
All right. Thank you so much, Megan McGrath.